Chapter 1, Connections. 1.1, Barracky Bar. The band played a jazzy-style rhythm, and a soulful female broke the air with her sweet tones. Strange blue smoke lifted in the semi-dark tavern that Captain Avery found himself in, after a long-haul trading journey from a star system that was so far away that no one in the bar knew where it was, nor cared. But the profits had put him in a good financial position to upgrade his ship to something with more teeth that was able to equip him in his new venture, that of bounty hunter. Well, that was what he had planned. "Avery," said a voice from over his shoulder, "fancy seeing you in this dive. What a coincidence." "Phillips, I thought you were dead," Avery said with some trepidation. "You can't kill a good pirate that easily." "No, I turned evidence against my former boss Roberts, and they let me go, as long as I behave myself in the Republic's jurisdiction. Well, you know we are in the Federation's sphere of influence, therefore, no one knows of my previous life of crime in the space lanes. Can I get you a drink, Avery?" "No, allow me. I have had a very profitable journey from Vidfa." "Where?" said Phillips. "Never mind." Avery raised his hand to get the barman's attention. "Barman, 2 large ones please, and have one yourself, Henry." "Thanks, you're a valued customer, Captain Avery." Drinks were duly drawn from large vats that were set behind the bar, and Avery paid, with the biggest note that federal law allowed to be used in bars, 500 federal francs. This rose Philip's attention, and his eyes widened. "Avery," he said in a fake friendly tone, "your luck is clearly in. I have a business proposition that you may be interested in. Let's go sit over in that corner, so no one can disrupt us." His hand was now on Avery's back. "Phillips," Avery retorted, "I'm not interested. I have big plans of my own." "Just hear me out," Phillips returned, as smooth as a waiter in a sky restaurant. Phillips guided Avery over to the corner. They sat down and regarded each other over their chilled alcoholic drinks. "What were you trading from V?" asked Phillips. "Vidfa," corrected Avery. "Yes, Vidfa. What in the cosmos were you bringing that far, and by the looks of it, for so much profit?" asked Phillips. "I'm not at liberty to tell you that, Phillips, as my customer has sworn me to secrecy. Let's just say that it is the only place in the known universe that you can get this." Phillips whipped out a handheld trading calculator and proceeded to type in VEDFA. There revealed the complete trading list of that system. "You won't find it on there, Phillips," said Avery with a little annoyance. "Look, Phillips, I will tell you. I don't suppose it will make any difference, now I have been paid. Alien technology, drive systems, life support systems and high-end computers, found on a deserted moon. Illegal, yes, highly profitable, of course." Well, said Phillips with no surprise at all. "Some corporation, I have no doubt, has paid you enough to retire and buy yourself an island in the Sea of Serenity, I guess." "Not quite. One more job and I will be hanging up my space boots for good. No more lonely trips into unknown worlds for me. Oh no, find myself a wife, settle down and watch other desperados take off from the spaceport, from a safe distance away. Well, that is where I come in, my friend. I have had the best tip off this side of Vega. Whilst waiting trial with Roberts, I got talking to this old hand, who told me of a transfer of a bank, from one system to another. All assets, gold, silver, valuables from safety deposit boxes, the lot." "How many escorting fighters, Phillips?" 10, max." "Why so few?" "They do not want to draw attention to the fact that they are doing such an important move in one go. Less protection, the less attention they will raise." "How many others are in on this already?" "Only myself and Captain Rackham. No good telling too many people." "What are you planning to do with the freighter after you have control of it?" "We plan to hyperspace it to the Sol system. But that is out of bounds to all Empire, Federation and Republic vessels," stated Avery. "Precisely, that is why no one will look there. If the Council catches you in their territory, there will be all kinds of ramifications, for you and your relations," warned Avery. "They can turn your life upside down, in an instant. Best not mess with their powers." "Only if we get caught," said Phillips with a smile. "We only plan to offload the freighter, onto a planet there, transfer as much booty as we can out of it, then back to a starport, to trade our newfound wealth into disposable hard cargoes." "This sounds crazy, Phillips, but I think it might just work," pondered Avery. "What are you flying these days?" "A Lynx Mark III, with beam lasers and intergalactic hyperdrive." "You?" Avery paused for a moment. "I have had my eye on a Lion S-class, for many years now, but could not justify the 1 million federal francs until today. Well, that is a double case for celebrations, stated Phillips. Are you in, Avery? I'm in. I'll get these next ones, Avery, said Phillips, rising from his seat. The two men sat drinking and talking about old times, dog fights over the moons of some planet they were trying to recall, but could not remember for the life of them. Somewhere in the Encheo system, was it not, Phillips? Asked Avery. No, Facus. We left Encheo, then headed off to Facus. One of those outer planets, I believe, took them by surprise, blasted 3 in the space of 5 minutes. No, retorted Phillips, 4, in 5 minutes. We were a good team back then, Avery, reminisced Phillips. The best, repeated Avery. Death or glory, said Phillips. Clunk, went their fourth and final drink of what turned out to be a very profitable evening for the Barracky Bar. The band played on, as people came and went. Avery forgot about his bounty hunting career, after the offer of a lifetime. Fame would also be on the agenda, that of infamy, as Avery had been noticed by one of the council's informers. Yes, that's right, he just left, Avery, captain, with another captain, Phillips. No, there was nobody else. Okay, I'll stay in place, Henry signing out. The barman replaced the handset, went back to wiping the bar, and serving the occasional late-night customer.